Good morning, this is Sarah, your imperfect carnivore in the UK. Definitely imperfect this week. I did have a couple of days off over the Christmas period. Back on it today though. I'm not waiting for the 1st of Jan or the 6th of Jan or Easter or some other time. It's happening today. I've got my steak. Dun, dun, dun. I've already had a steak. This is my second steak. It's all good. This is day one of my lion diet experiment. At the end of the video, I'll tell you why I decided to have a couple of days off. It is an excuse. Nothing dramatic or bad happened. I just fancied it. But I'm going to talk about my reasoning behind that at the end of the video so I don't bore you. I have taken my ketones this morning and they're still not very high, but there is still some ketones in my body. So my body is obviously still able to burn a little bit of fat for fuel. So that's nice. And my blood sugars are still good. And everything else is still good. Why am I doing the lion diet? Also, actually, let's backtrack a little second. Sorry for not doing any videos over the last week. I didn't really have anything new to say, and I was being a bit naughty. And I had some cheese, Christmas cheese. So the next few days of my life are going to feel crap. But do I feel regret? No. Do I feel guilty? No. Should you unsubscribe because you're no longer inspired? If you want to. If you want to. My channel, my carnivore journey has always been imperfect, and it's possible it may be imperfect forever. So if you are tuning in to my channel because you are looking for inspiration on how to be perfect all the time, this may not be the channel for you. But if you find it comforting that there's someone else that knows that carnivore is good but doesn't always do it, then this is the channel for you. But I've got my steak, and this is the start of a 6-week lion diet. Why 6 weeks? Because over the last few years I seem to get to that point where you're nearly getting fat adapted, nearly rolling and rolling and rolling, and then something else goes wrong in my life and it stops and then it starts again. And that's the reason I'm not standing next to the Christmas tree in a bikini. Fine, whatever. Maybe I'll just stand next to the tree in a bikini anyway, because let's face it, we're all living and we can do what we like, and who dictates what the perfect body should be? That's interesting, isn't it? Because my body's healthy, so I think it's a bikini body already. What do you think? Just talking to the cat. She's been trying to get in the video, but I'm not going to let her. Why 6 weeks? Like I just said, I want 6 weeks of perfection. I've got 1 week before I have to go back to work, and I just want to get a really good start. I've been given some vouchers for a local supermarket, and I'm going down there this afternoon to spend the whole entire voucher on steak. As you know, my mum passed away last year, and she did leave me a little bit of money, and I'm going to spend a little bit of that money on steak as well. I don't think she'd approve, because she never did really approve of the carnivore diet, but to be fair, I didn't necessarily approve on how much money she spent on smoking and the processed food that she purchased. So, you know, steak over cigarettes and processed food. I think I'd rather spend the money on this, which I'm going to eat in a minute, not in front of you. I'm going to turn the video off and eat it. So yeah, 6 weeks, because that will also be the longest I've ever done lion diet in one go. I am going to buy, the fridge is going to be absolutely full of steak, and I'm going to find out what it's like to eat just steak, salt and water for 6 weeks without stopping. And I'm excited, and I think at the end of that 6 weeks I'll be completely fat adapted, and hopefully some good news on the weight front. But I've been taking my iron supplements. I don't know whether this is naughty. Tell me if it's naughty in the comments. I've been taking the hunter-gatherer lamb kidneys and things supplement, but I've also been taking the plant-based one as well. Don't know if that's the right thing to do. Comment whether you think that's silly or dangerous or just stupid. But I am going to also buy myself today some lamb hearts and try them later. Don't know how I'm going to cook them. Very, very quickly in dripping in beef tallow. That's going to be interesting. So why did I just... so this is day one lion diet. Follow me, because I'm going to try and do a video on it every day if I can. If I don't, it's not because I've given up. It's just because I just can't think of anything new and interesting to say. I've obviously gone back to the cheese at Christmas, so I am feeling a bit puffy, a bit throaty. So I'm going to feel crap for the next 2 days. I'm okay with that. I've got my Christmas jigsaw puzzles, I've got my Christmas books. I'm just going to chill. The family are going to leave me alone. They said they're going to leave me alone to do my transition back to being fully lioness again. Why did I have a few days off? A couple of things really triggered it. When I finished work, I was actually fully in ketosis and going to stay there. And I know I did a video on this. I'm sorry, I've gone back on what I said. I know I did a video saying that I was going to stay clean. I have done lots of clean Christmases. In fact, I've done about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 carnivore Christmas times. So I've probably done more carnivore Christmases than the average carnivore, actually. Not blowing my trumpet, but I have done it. And I've also done holidays as well. But I didn't do one this year. I took a couple of days off. Don't regret it. So, and I'm not going to beat myself up over it. At any point in my future, am I going to beat myself up over it? So, and if it doesn't inspire you, you can always find channels that do inspire you more. But the reason I did it, a couple of things triggered it. We had my husband's elderly relatives round, and they are, it's a bit difficult to say, but I think that this was their last sane Christmas. They're in their 90s. They've eaten a lifetime of low fat and high grains and high cereals and avoiding the red meat, and they're not doing so good. I'm hoping and planning to be in a much better state in my 90s than what they are. I'm planning to go over 100, but back to them. I do believe it could possibly be our last Christmas with them, of them sane. I think they'll be around, but I think they'll be not doing so well. And I just thought I could fight against it. We went round to their house yesterday, and I just thought I could fight with them about the fact that I only eat meat. I could just take my meat round there and have lots of awkward questions, or I could just go around there and just eat what they've done and then come back and then get back on the track this morning. And I am on the track. I'm totally, absolutely in the zone. But I just thought I can't be bothered to argue with the mother-in-law over why I'm bringing just meat round. And I just thought, you know, we're probably not even going to have them next year. And if we do, they might not even recognise us. We're getting to that point. And I just thought, let's just enjoy Christmas. I know that the very next day I'm going to get back to my meat. And I know that I'm going to be really healthy as a result of it. And that's that really. Also, one of my friends, she lost her father just 2 days before Christmas. And I just thought, I'm healthy, I'm well, I'm with my family, I'm not having to face any severe trauma. I just want to enjoy myself. I just want to have fun. I've only put on a couple of pounds. I expect that to be gone in the next 2 or 3 days because it's only bloating. And I'm going to see where this 6-week lion diet takes me. So yeah, I promised Alex of Carnivore for Life. It's unlikely he's still made it to the end of this video, but I promised him I was doing lion from the 27th. I'm only eating beef. Amazing. And I'm going to invest a little bit of the money that my mum gave me from inheritance on my beef. And I'm going to be super healthy. And I'm going to enjoy myself. So that's really all I wanted to say in the video. I'm now going to watch this video back. Ooh. If you've made it this far, there may be a picture of a steak. The one I had before, because this is my second steak. I've just had one doing the video, and now I'm going to do my second one. It's gone cold now, but because it's ribeye, it's just going to taste great no matter what. This is why I eat ribeye. It never goes wrong. I'm now waffling, so you have an amazing new year. I'm going to be starting my lion right now. Not 1st of Jan, not the day after my birthday, not in February or March or Easter, but right now, right this second. Thank you for watching this far if you have, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of more lion diet waffling. You take care, guys. See you later. Bye.